Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me at K Warner Studio. Today's video is using what's in your stash in collaboration with Tina at Cards and Coffee Time, and we're using Spooky House by Stampendous. This large red rubber background stamp is a purple onion design. It's landscape in that it lets you have a hill, and so I wanted to stamp the house a little off-center, so I made sure I had enough room on top of the hill for this house to fit in just the way I wanted. So I dug out the Copic markers. I applied various shades of green to this lawn. I wanted to add some variation so that it looked as though it had texture and not just one solid color. I used tip to tip in the lawn, and then I moved the same colors up into the trees, also using the tip to tip on these as well. A few colors of brown were used on the tree trunk. I then got out the Oxide ink and put the Fossilized amber for the sun, and then Broken China regular distress ink with the MFT cloud stencil. I used the same browns that were in the trunk for the walkway. Using a few different shades, just as the tree trunks were, trying to give it some variety and various lights and darks to give that some texture as well. So we're on to the house. I had some reds and I filled in the door as well as real pale yellow-orange into the windows to make it look as though there's light in the rooms, except for the one with the ghost. A Copic multi-brush liner was used to darken the negative space for the ghost and then the black cat, so it was a nice crisp black. Neutral grays shaded the house, making sure to add cast shadows to give the house some dimension and shape. I used WOW glow-in-the-dark embossing powder onto some heatable acetate, and I stamped that and heated it up with the Wagner heat tool. I attached this to blue cardstock, and I attached the top panel on top of that so that acetate is sandwiched between the two layers. It hangs over the top of the card. It's glow-in-the-dark, WOW glow-in-the-dark powder as well. Onto the inside of the card, I use the WOW glow-in-the-dark embossing powder and heat it with the word Boo, and then I added two little eyes. So thank you so much for joining me, and please have a look at Tina's at Cards and Coffee Time. Goodbye.